Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm trying a different like ways away from the camera. So if you guys like that, let me know. If you don't, let me know, because I'm still toying around with the setup and the lighting and just exactly how I want it. So that's kind of, if I seem different, that's why, because I made the camera a little farther and now I'm a little closer. So there's that. But today I'm going to be doing a very specific type of TBR because I recently uploaded a TBR, but I decided that I wanted to do a TBR for romance only. So that is what this TBR is going to be dedicated to. As always, if you like this video, feel free to give this a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'm posting. And if you hear that little jingling bell, it's my cat just reminding you to hit that little bell. They're real supportive. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the first book I'm going to be talking about is After by Anna Todd, which features the main protagonist Tessa as she goes off to school and meets a boy named Hardin, and that is the main plot point because this is a romance novel. It was originally a Wattpad fan fiction, and it was a One Direction variety. So I am terribly interested because the main character is supposed to be based off of Harry Styles, and I need to know what that means. Like I need to understand, and the only way I'm gonna understand is if I read this. My best friend hates what this book stands for. I don't think she's read it, but she just cannot stand because, you know, precious little One Direction. And then we're gonna see how this goes. If I like it, I will let you know. If I hate it, I will let you know. Please comment if you guys have read this book and what your feelings are about it. The next book is not romance, like typical romance, it's more contemporary romance, and that is P.S. I Still Love You, which is the sequel to All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I have to read this. After I read To All the Boys I Loved Before, like, I can't not read this. I'm guessing we're going to meet John Ambrose McLaren now, and he is like one of the other boys that she's loved before, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a love triangle between her and Peter Kavinsky and John Ambrose, which I just got through a love triangle with her and Peter Kavinsky and Josh, so I'm wondering how I'm going to get through this next love triangle, how I'm going to feel about it, and if I'm going to be super annoyed, which is always possible. I feel like I live on like annoyed as a normal status in my life. So that is the next book that I'm going to read. The next book is The King. Right, yeah, The King by J.R. Ward, which I've never read a book by J.R. Ward, I can't say this word, by J.R. Ward. And I think that they're like about vampires. I'm not totally sure. I mostly picked this up because it was in the bargain bin and it seemed like it was an interesting read, and I've been meaning to read like the Black Brothers Dagger or the other like main series that this is about. Now, I guess hopefully you guys can all guess what I don't like about this book already. This thing, what do I do with it? So far I've just been holding it and like hiding it from myself, but I'm like really concerned I'm going to rip it or break it, and it already has like a little can somebody send me a link to a video about bookbinding, because I might just take up bookbinding for these stupid sleeves. This book is mainly about, well, this is still The King, I just took the sleeve off. This book is about Wrath, and who is the last of the pureblood vampires, and he is the king of like Band of Bastards, I think that's what they're called. And it's about how he mated with the last, like how Beth, who's human, mated with the last pureblood vampire. And I am terribly interested as to what that means. I just started it, and it is already getting steamy in here. So, I mean, I'm not disappointed. The next book I got from Thoughts on Tomes, and it's called The Bronze Horseman, which she did not like it, but it was enough that made me interested to see if I'll like it. Did not realize it was such a big book, but it is set in, it's set in Russia, and the main character is Tatiana, and it's about how she falls in love with a boy named Alexander. Again, it's a romance, so they fall in love, chaos ensues. But I think it also deals with like the Cold War or a war or Hitler. World War II, deals with World War II. Whew, got there. Okay, so it deals with World War II, and basically it's just about their love story and probably a little dabbling of wars and fan fiction. So I'm excited. The last book I got from Tashopolis, which is Outlander, because she loves this book, and it's a big boy. It's a big boy as far as a book, but it does seem terribly interesting to read. and I've seen parts of the show. Like, I liked it for the most part, but like I got spoilers and I didn't like the end. And I'm pretty sure that this book covers before like the part that I was concerned about. So I'm going to give this one a read, and this one I'm almost positively going to be reviewing just because I don't see how I couldn't. Like, it's well known enough that I should review it, and it should be written well enough that I'm going to want to review it. So that is the last of these books. If you guys like videos like these, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more TBRs, wrap-ups, whatever, let me know in the comments. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much.